Winter is upon us, Black Friday is over, but maybe you still have a few gifts left to get. Maybe it's for a friend, maybe it's for a loved one, maybe it's even for yourself. I do everything from writing software to janky woodworking to going on overland adventures, and lately, making YouTube videos. So these are my top 5 things from 2025 and one thing I absolutely hate. And I'm gonna be really clear. I'm new to YouTube, I have no affiliate links. These are all just things that I found throughout 2025 that I absolutely love. This year we picked up this stainless steel Chemex style coffee maker. We used to use these camp percolators to make coffee while camping, but to be honest, it doesn't make that great of a cup of coffee and it's terrible to clean out. This one is super easy to clean out. You just yank out the filter and you're good to go. It even splits in the middle, which makes it really easy to clean, and it's double walled so it'll actually keep your coffee warm while you're sitting around the campfire. We got this one after taking our glass Chemex camping with us and being terrified the whole drive that it was going to break. So if you have a friend that loves car camping and coffee, this is an amazing gift. One of my surprising favorite things of 2025 is actually something I made. It's this soldering box I made for a Secret Santa last year. And well, it's completely replaced my old soldering setup. One of my early YouTube videos when I was messing around during the pandemic was a big box to carry all of my soldering supplies. And well, I've gotten rid of it. I stopped using it and it takes up so much space. This takes up almost no space and you could just throw it in a backpack. And I do. I've taken it to something called Neotropolis, which is a cyberpunk themed Burning Man type event in the middle of the Mojave Desert. Super awesome. I use this to repair not only my own costume, but other people's costumes as well. It contains your soldering iron, your solder, I put in a multimeter, and it's all powered off of a power tool battery. If you're interested in building your own, I have all the files on printables and I'll leave a link in the description. You can follow along to my build video where I made this last year for a Maker Secret Santa. That leads us into a major tool in my making arsenal of 2025, which is these power tool battery adapters. This one's made for running like Power Wheels cars, so it actually has really high amp output, but it's awesome. It makes it so you don't have to find outlets on your work table. You can plug this directly into Arduino projects, or I even used this one specifically because of the high amp output to experiment with off-road lighting. And in general, I drift towards the Ryobi adapters. I also use DeWalt in some of my power tools, but the Ryobi adapters are awesome because the Ryobi batteries themselves have a low power cutoff. So you can't drain them down to 0 and completely kill a battery. You can do that with a DeWalt battery if you're not careful. So I typically stick with the Ryobi. Next up are the DJI Mic Minis. I got these after my first YouTube video that I was really proud of. In editing that video, the audio just wasn't quite what I wanted, and I knew I needed something for clearer voice audio. Typically, I would use this Rode shotgun mic, and it's still great for like getting cars driving, things like that. But for voice and for close-up, the Mic Minis are awesome. The battery life is amazing, and honestly, after a while, you forget it's even there. They do take a little bit of getting used to for setup. It's not like a shotgun mic where just point it where your subject is and you're good to go. But pretty easy to learn and awesome if you have a friend that's into making YouTube videos. My last favorite thing of 2025 is this EDC carry case that my friend got me for Christmas last year. I carry all of my drafting tools and pens in it. And on that note, I absolutely despise ballpoint pens. They just don't work for me. I write really soft. And because I write really soft, rollerball pens also leave streaks on my fingers. My friend got me some of these. They're the .38 G2 pens, and they're absolutely awesome. The lines are clean and crisp, and because it's such little ink, it dries really fast. But anyway, I'm able to carry everything, all of my pens, pencils, and even I have one of these really cool iris-style compasses for drawing circles. It's really fun. It's really pretty. A little more convenient than your typical compass. Anyway, if you have a friend who always carries a notebook, one of these is great for carrying your pens and everything you need to draft. And finally, my most hated thing of 2025. This lead-free solder. Over the years, I've been working to switch away from leaded solder, and this one I found worked pretty good. It has a lower melting point, but still higher than lead, which was fine until I started switching to battery-powered soldering irons. And they just don't have the same power output as a 120 wall typical soldering iron. If anyone has any recommendations for lead-free solder that works great with the Pine-Sil soldering irons, let me know. I've been struggling through it because, well, I don't want to use lead anymore, but I would love to have something that works better than this. Anyway, that's it for my favorite list of 2025. Thanks to everyone who subscribed. You've given me the motivation to keep doing YouTube, and hopefully 2026 has some really cool projects. Thanks for watching.